Hello, this is Vance, and this is Monday, January the 28th, 2013, and these are the CL trades for today. I'm going to do this, it'll be fairly quick because I already did one video this morning. I talked about the overnight, I talked about the highs over here, and a couple of shorts here, especially this one right here. I mean, right in a row, we had three decent shorts off this move, and the price went up. So it depends on where you drew this trend line. Price made a high here. It pulled back twice to the almost to the EMA, but to this trend line here. It went up again, pulled back somewhat. But if you look at it, and I'll just kind of go over this again. The first move up here, two legs back, and here's a second move right here. So you can see that price right got to this level. I mean, you can even make the argument that maybe, and close is close enough. You could say that maybe this was the move here to this level. We had the pullback, and then a little bit higher. So either way you got to it, I mean, I think it was a relatively, we'd see this area right here as capitulation or exhaustion. We had, a failure to go up the first time, failed, second time failed, second entry short right here. There was a failed second entry short here, and I talked about that one. But this was a one that worked out. There's a second entry short right here, another second entry short right here, and another one second entry short right here. And this was a pretty decent trade because you can see it pulls back. It tries to go higher first time, fails, higher the second time, immediate failure, going short here. You could have ridden this all the way down. So that was one thing. We had a pullback here to almost to the trend line. Again, this is on a shorter time frame. This would be two legs back to the almost to this trend line here. You can see that price went down here the first time, it failed. This is a second pullback and it failed, and so this is a good place to go short. You could have gone short a little bit lower than that. And if you look at this from this perspective, let's say this is the first move down here, pullback, and this is the second move down right to this bottom. So we're looking at exhaustion. Down at the bottom here, a little trickier. I mean, you could make the argument this is a first move back, second move back. It could have gone long here. I didn't go long here. In here, you could say that maybe this was a failure. It depends on where you think the trend line or where the support is. Now, if you look at support from the overnight, let's take a look at this right here. You see, this is where price got to the overnight. So you can almost make the argument that this was really support. Let's see if I got this line straight. Okay, that looks like it's straight. So if you look at it from that standpoint, where price ticked down here, we're looking at an area of resistance or support. And right down here, or right down here. I mean, any way you cut it, we're looking at support in that area. So I'll keep that in mind. So we had that failure at the bottom here. If you have this line right like this, I think it's relatively easy to see. Price attempts to go down the first time, second time goes long here. You had to keep your stop down here to get out of all this junk. But then we kind of fell into this range. Now this range here, when price touched, drew in this trend channel, when this bar closed, I mean, we put it up to here. Is there a place to go long in this area? Well, absolutely, because now the trend channel looks like the channel has really changed. Looks like the momentum is going to be up. We had this conglomeration here, but I was also looking for the not measured move. So let's say this is the first move up, two failures back. So I thought this was a place to go. There is some overlap, yes, but it is a second entry. Price makes a new high here. There's a first entry, and there's a second entry. It could be here or here. So this is a second entry. So second entry long with a breakout pullback off the trend channel, off the EMA. There's a number of reasons to take this trade. And, this is at $95, $98, $96. And as you can see, it rode that right up to the top there. This whole move here was pretty good because right off of here and right up to these pullbacks, I think it was relatively easy to see. I mean, shorting here, I didn't. It was kind of a counter. I guess I could mark it. This is a kind of a double top pullback. It's a little risky. We broke through the trend channel once. It's to the other end of this channel, so you could have made this argument that's not a bad trade. As long as you kept your stop above this, would have been okay. So you could say this is a short. Let me just mark this as green. Marked as green. So there's two legs down to this level. I mean, there's was in a room talking to a couple individuals who said this is a nice short. This is a nice short. This is a second entry long right off the bottom of this channel. Price makes a new high. Here's your first entry right here. Here's your second entry right off the channel. It was good for at least 15 ticks. If you kept your stop below here, you get another opportunity to get in right here. Again, this is another second entry long. Price makes a new high. First entry, second entry, and that was it for the end of the day. So there's a couple of decent trades here. This was the we had that great move from the top here. We got this place to get in, so I think they're relatively easy to see. I go 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 trades today, or 9 really decent setups. I think they're relatively easy to see. So that's it for now. If you have any questions, please let me know. I hope you had a good day. If not, then there's always tomorrow. Bye for now.